The woman was horrified to discover that her mother-in-law was actually her husband's lover, and the only reason the man had married her was because her blood could help the scheming woman stay young and beautiful. One night, while wandering groggily through a hotel hallway, the woman accidentally bumped into an elegant, wealthy lady. When the lady noticed that the woman had the same birthmark as her, she immediately suspected that the woman might be the daughter she had lost years ago. She quickly instructed her assistant to investigate the woman's identity. At the same time, the woman reached the door and happened to overhear the couple's conversation. They were planning to perform the blood transfusion surgery that very night. Hearing this, the woman was furious and wanted nothing more than to expose them immediately. But just as she turned to leave, she accidentally knocked over a trash can. The man heard the noise and rushed out to investigate. Although he did not find anyone spying on them, they still decided to return to the room right away. Panicked, the woman sprinted up the stairs, hoping to make it back to the room before her husband returned via the elevator. After the man got back to the room, he picked up a small knife to test whether the woman was still asleep. When she showed no reaction, he finally relaxed. Just then, the scheming woman tried to draw more of the woman's blood, but the man stopped her, warning that if she took any more, the surgery that night would fail. Only then did she reluctantly give up. Moments later, the two shamelessly flirted with each other right in front of the woman. Meanwhile, the wealthy lady had already confirmed that the woman was indeed her biological daughter. After learning that her daughter was married, she eagerly prepared gifts and planned to reunite with her as soon as possible. Soon after, the man once again pretended to be a loving husband, while the scheming woman resumed acting like a proper mother-in-law. Unable to stand their hypocrisy, the woman nearly gagged in disgust. But the man assumed she was having another episode and immediately tried to make her take medicine. Instead, the woman declared that she wanted a divorce. Enraged, the scheming woman slapped her to the floor, then injected her with a sedative. Saying she could not wait any longer, she ordered the man to bring out a lock and chain the woman to the bedside cabinet, while she herself went out to calm down and regain composure. What they did not know was that the woman had taken so much medication over time that her body had developed a resistance to it. Taking advantage of the opportunity, the woman managed to pick the lock and escape. But just as she reached the hotel lobby, she was knocked down by a passerby. Fortunately, a stranger offered to help her. Clinging to him like a lifeline, the woman desperately begged for help. However, just as she began planning to escape and expose the couple later, the man suddenly grabbed her. The woman desperately revealed his true intentions, but the man pulled out their marriage certificate to prove their relationship. He claimed that the woman suffered from severe paranoia and required long-term medication. That moment, the scheming woman also arrived and backed up his story, saying that her son was a doctor and that they were taking the woman back for treatment. Just as the woman fell into despair, her mother arrived at the scene.